So right off the bat, I'm going to give you I am not a technician. I'm technically challenged, but I wanted to try to share this data in such a way that it made sense with you. I had a call from a friend of mine who's a lender. We worked together for 21 years, and he was asking me about the extreme shortage of houses in the Birmingham multiple listing service. And I said, yes, it's been this way about 2 years. If not longer. And I recognized that if he was kind of unaware of the extreme poverty of houses out there, that maybe my audience was equally unaware. So as clumsy as this may be, I'm going to try to demonstrate what we're talking about. So I'm giving you kind of a backdoor look at the Birmingham Multiple Listing Service. The active categories of houses are active, contingent, which means it's under contract, active with a break clause, which means you could potentially bump a buyer out of the contract if you had nothing to sell, and coming soon, which means properties that you can't really get to yet unless you're willing to buy without previewing the property first. So let's just see how many houses are available. Now this is Greater Birmingham Multiple Listing Services. This is multiple county areas, right? There are 6,335 houses currently that are active, under contract, active with a break clause, or coming soon. So let's just take a look at, just for fun, let's just take a look at the houses that are only coming soon. So again, I'm clumsy right here. So the coming soon houses that are actually out there, 341. I won't bother to search the details on all that. But 341 houses are coming soon. They've got to come to the market, I think, within, they've recently changed that number, so I'm not sure. It's got to be on the market pretty quickly. Active with a break clause, meaning if you have nothing to sell, you could potentially make an offer on 24 houses. You make an offer on one of 24 houses. But let's take a look at how many houses are under contract, and that's usually means that it's subject to financing or subject to inspection, subject to appraisal, but it's a contingent contract. Let's look at that number. That number is 2,948 houses that are currently under contract. Do you know that that is about 47% of the market is under contract? That's a lot of houses, because that only leaves a handful that you could actually, go put a contract on. So let's go back and let's just look at active listings, not those that are under contract, not those that have a break clause, not those that are coming soon. All right, so there's 3,024 houses, or listings, I should say, that you could potentially put an offer on. Now, when you whittle this down, let me find it here. Let's just put in Jefferson County. So I'm going to put in Jefferson. I'm going to put in Shelby, and I'm going to put in Blount. Okay, so those are, the immediate surrounding counties. What's my stomping grounds, and probably what many of you. When you look at those, look how many houses are for sale. 1,094. 1,094 houses in Jefferson County, Blount County, and Shelby County that you could potentially put an offer on. And they range in list price from like $12,000 to I think 6.9 million. I didn't do any kind of median price analysis on it, but I'm only sharing that information because I talked with a gentleman today whose daughter is looking for a home, in the $150,000 price range. I mean, it is next to impossible to get your foot in the door, on some of these houses. By contrast, sellers are doing so well. The demand is just raising that price up. And I wouldn't want to speculate on necessarily what exactly they're making or what kind of percentage. That might be a little, self-serving or what have you. But I don't, not self-serving, but it may not be accurate. I may not have an accurate number, but I would say they're making quite a bit. But if you are thinking about selling, it's a great time to do it. But when you put that for sale sign in your yard, you need to know where you're going. If you're the buyer, you're gonna have to come up with some strategies, and you're gonna have to think through, the risk that you're willing to take, potentially paying more now in this market than you might in a future market. However, interest rates are at historic lows, and 3.2% on a conventional 30-year loan is still remarkable. Lots to think about. And so I just wanted to share that information with you. Maybe that helps clarify. Maybe I look like, I don't know, a mad scientist in here at my kitchen island trying to figure out how to share this information with you. But I hope it's helpful, and I look forward to talking to you soon.